Never mind. I got it.
Hello and welcome to I forgot to hit full screen. Faded Fables. I'm your host, Luke. Hey, listen, man. I'm not gonna fuck up the intro this time, actually. Welcome to Faded Fables, where you learn a little lore. Well, we're definitely exhausted.
Yep, that's this week.
Every other episode's just gonna be garbage. For Kingdom Hearts
ready,
4 or
dude.
5?
This is 4?
Four.
This is 4.
4? 4, okay.
You remember is all the odd episodes so far have been Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, I see that, Tito's.
Yeah.
I'm his hook. We didn't even introduce ourselves.
I'm your
We're
host,
tired.
Ryan.
I am Jordax, and I got some PBR.
What? You were the
Yeah.
one who said you were gonna be tired for this. Why are you so hyped? You don't
Let's
even know what the
go!
game is yet. We are gonna do something a little bit different this week, though.
Yep.
Henry got spoiled to the game yet again. But Jordan,
Dude, stop. It's easy. I guessed it. It was the first game I guessed, dude.
It's Alan Wake.
I've thought about that. That's a really good game. But Jordan, I'm not gonna tell you what the game is. I'm just gonna go into it. I want you to
Okay.
tell me when you realize what it is, okay?
Oh, that's the same way that I found out I was fucking a dude.
Wait, what? Hold on. What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
In the beginning was the Age of Ancients. The world was shrouded in fog. Giant trees covered the lands and swamps. The world was dark, ruled
Shadow
over
Colossus?
by the everlasting dragons. Time did not exist. Nothing preceded nor concluded.
Dragons. Ancients. Is this Spyro?
Then came the Age of Fire.
Avatar?
You serious? Humanity feeling the fire. Our hero awakens in a prison designed to house the undead as they begin to
Oh, this is Dark Souls.
Welcome to Dark Souls, baby!
No wonder you were pulling your hair out.
Listen, man. Alright.
Oh, please, you have a Souls shirt? Oh, light the bonfire! Let's go!
Bonfire lit, baby!
Oh man, now I'm gonna want to play some Souls.
Alright.
Dude,
Real quick, let's talk about... Jordan, how much Dark Souls have you played?
I've played a lot of 3. I've beaten 1 in the past, never beat 2, and that's about,
Henry?
I have played 0 hours and 0 minutes. I've never played a Dark Souls.
Oh, well, hey, not to plug my own horn here and toot it, but I did have a Rage Souls series once upon a time.
We continue our theme of me never having beaten the game I'm talking about.
You never beat Dark Souls 1?
I am currently at Sen's Fortress. I know how to do the rest of it, but
On PC?
on PC, yes.
So what you're saying is I need to catch up on PC and help you out.
I don't need help. I've beaten Dark Souls 3 like at least a dozen times.
Please
but...
tell me you use a controller and not your keyboard and
Yeah,
mouse.
of course.
Okay, thank you.
So, we awaken in a prison designed to house the undead
shit.
as they decay into hollowed beings, losing their humanity and all sense of control.
When you're streaming under Warzone instead of just chatting.
A corpse falls from the ceiling, dropped... Oh, hold on.
The story's very convoluted. I'm very impressed. You've got 3 pages at least.
We'll see. A corpse falls from the ceiling, dropped by an unknown stranger, and on this body, we find a key to escape our cell.
Give me a second.
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for my audio to be fixed. Talk.
Yo.
Okay, go. Okay, we're good.
Passing countless undead, we emerge in the courtyard.
I love
Wow,
that.
I'm not
so
the
much.
cutie. I'm mad.
Where the guardian of the asylum drops before us, a creation of the Witch of Izalith.
You set your soundboard up with every
The
Yo.
asylum demon.
I love it.
Now, you notice I mentioned the Witch of Izalith. We are going to mention the witch a lot. So,
So we drink every time the witch gets mentioned.
actually, more like every time
Cheers,
I
boys.
say chosen undead.
Cheers.
The Witch of Izalith is one of the original keepers of the original 4 souls that were born of the Age of Dark after the Age of Ancients. And we will actually talk about all 4 of those souls throughout this, so don't worry.
Quick question.
Yes.
Why'd you start this one and not the first game?
Because Dark Souls is the first in the...
So Demon Souls isn't considered first?
Demon Souls is owned by Sony. It would be illegal for it to be part of the story.
I don't know, man.
So, yeah, FromSoft made the game, but there's a reason they didn't make the remake. Our hero flees from the asylum demon, finding the man who saved him, taking his last breaths. This man is Oscar of Astora. We'll hear lots about different lands that we actually never go to.
Is that guy, Oscar of Astora, is that the guy that's basically smashed by the boulder that rolls down the
That's
staircase. Okay.
exactly who it
That gives
is.
you that gives you the Estus. Okay. I've never known his name,
He
so
has been sent to these land to ring the bells of awakening and kindle the kiln of the first flame. Oscar succumbs to his wounds dealt by the asylum demon, and we advance to the courtyard to fight this demon. Upon besting this demon, we are the chosen undead, prophesized to escape the asylum and rekindle.
As an undead.
God. I'm gonna want to play Dark Souls after this.
Do
I
it.
fucking
I want to mention, I've mentioned actually that I hate Chosen One stories, but it's actually
Chosen One.
unclear. No, that's not the same. It's unclear whether the chosen undead is a chosen one or whether you become the chosen undead by slaying the asylum demon.
see. I don't think you are immediately labeled as the chosen one. I definitely think you become the chosen one
By
throughout the
being able to
story.
best one of the demons of the Witch of Izalith.
Yeah.
That's yes.
That's my take.
You following so far, Henry?
I hate that I'm following the most in any other episode so far.
Dude, I am so tired. You can tell I'm tired. I'm not interrupting you, dude. I'm just letting you talk.
Exiting the
And
asylum, we
he's gifting
encounter
randomly too.
the giant.
Oh yeah, I had to.
Who
I had
swiftly
to rob and
carries
Vicky.
us to Lordran. Lordran is essentially the continent that the game takes place on. Astora and Katarina and all those kind of places are elsewhere.
What about Skyrim?
No,
just wait till you hit
Skyrim
different world.
is in the land of
Mordor.
Hyrule.
Hogwarts.
Hyrule.
I love Harry Potter.
Hogwarts. I love Harry Potter too, dude.
We land in Firelink Shrine, where we are greeted by the crestfallen warrior. He appears to have made the undead pilgrimage, the journey to Lordran from an undead asylum himself, and informs the chosen undead that the first bell of awakening is above the undead church and undead parish, and the second is deep within the ruins of Blight Town. Upon discovering a woman trapped behind bars, the crestfallen warrior explains that she is stuck
Fuck
keeping the
Blight Town.
bonfire of the Firelink Shrine lit, as she is Anastasia of Astora, the Firekeeper.
Fuck Blight Town. I'm just fuck that
Anastasia
place.
of Astora, this Firekeeper, has had her tongue removed and her knees broken. Her dress is bloodied, and she is kept behind bars. Essentially, she's a Firekeeper by punishment, not by choice.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't not to jump ahead, but don't you give her sight? Isn't or am I thinking Dark Souls? Am I thinking a different Souls game where you give the Firekeeper eyes? I'm
Her
getting ahead of
tongue has
myself.
seemingly been removed, her skirt is stained in blood, and she's been physically impaired to prevent her fleeing from her duty. Continuing, so essentially her job is to keep the bonfire of the Firelink Shrine lit and to help travelers.
Bonfire lit. Yo.
Continuing toward the Bell of Awakening, the chosen undead
Damn.
continues into Undeadburg. Slaying the hollowed undead, you come to another creation of the Witch of Izalith. The Taurus. He wields an axe carved from the bones of other demons. Wait.
I'm confused. Wait, the Abyss Demon is the one in the tutorial, right?
That's the Asylum Demon.
Or Asylum Demon.
Essentially,
And then
the Witch of Izalith.
the Taurus
created all
one's
of
on the
demons
bridge or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
that
Okay.
you like dive bomb on top of. Yeah.
Yep. That you can cheese the whole time. Got it.
Well, that's a big theme for this game. The chosen undead slays the demon and continues deeper into Undeadburg, coming across a man in suited armor. This man tells you he's Solaire of Astora, the Sunlight Warrior. Yeah! I didn't want to mention most of the characters. I've already skipped over several technically important characters, but I'll mention Solaire for you. He tells you he has come to this land, the birthplace of Gwyn, in search of his very own son. He pledges himself to help you, should he ever be called upon by the chosen undead.
Or you could be a dick and kill him.
Hey guys, did you know Jordax is live?
You could kill Solaire and get his armor, which is way worth it as well.
Well, this is a great time to explain to Henry how you can't technically kill anyone.
True. Okay.
So, Henry, do you know about how you die and you come back and you're at a bonfire? Do you understand that in the game?
Yeah, it's like a video game. You respawn.
Okay. Except that's part of the story.
Oh, okay.
Every time you die, you become slightly more hollowed. And you know how I said we were fighting through waves of undead and hollowed?
Yeah, I knew this mechanic because it gets harder if you die more. Yeah.
Because you become hollowed
Yeah,
yourself. You
have less
slowly
health.
become one of them. Yes.
And you become more pruned and wrinkly.
Mhm.
You know.
So we become a Hollow Knight.
Well, shut up.
That's a good
But
one.
you can also get humanity, which was created by the Pygmy, which was the first ever human who discovered one of the first Lord Souls. There's a bunch of lore there, but essentially what you need to keep in mind is every time you die, you go a little bit more crazy.
Got it.
Until you get
It's
your
like real
humanity.
life. Every time I die, I just get crazier.
Every time I live, I die a little inside. The chosen undead continues on their own, finding their way into lower Undeadburg, snaking through narrow alleyways where the chosen undead... I start saying hero eventually. Finds themselves faced with yet another creature born of the flame of Isolette.
What a spoiler alert, dude.
The Capra Demon. Now, the Capra Demon is the most cancerous boss fight in any video game of all time. Because essentially, you're in this tiny box room where wherever you turn your camera, it like gets caught in the wall and clips into you. And there's...
Mario 64?
Hey, kind of!
Yeah, dude, that's fucking camera on that stuff.
That's actually a decent example.
Yeah.
And the Capra Demon has dual demon machetes and has undead dogs that help.
I fucking hated that boss so much.
I didn't have too much trouble with it, mostly because it took me forever to find Undeadburg, so it was a little over-leveled, but... The Chosen Undead fells this demon, continues to the Undead Parish, leading to the Undead Church. Our hero fights through waves of undead, slays large vanguard knights, and dispatches an undead warlock. This warlock, I will mention, I don't know how much we'll talk about it, or if I'll even remember to talk about it, because I'm going to be drunk by then, is technically a sorcerer student of Gwyndolin, the Dark Son of Gwyn.
Back to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Sure. We make our way to the roof of the church, and we're suddenly assaulted.
Oh no!
Oh, wrong button! No, wait, that was the right button!
Uh-oh.
The bell gargoyle leaps down and assaults our hero. Just as the gargoyle is about to be slain, another leaps from the belfry. But the chosen undead is too strong and slays both gargoyles and ascends the tower, ringing the first bell of awakening.
I did enjoy that fight.
The first time I ever played this game, my friend was a complete dickhead. Because I
didn't play with you.
Shut up. I go, oh, man, this boss is really easy. What are you talking about? Gargoyles is really hard. And he just starts laughing. And then suddenly the second one jumps down and eats my shit.
And then phase 2 happens.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna be on that boss fight was the first time I'm like, oh my god. I by chance chopped off its tail and I'm like,
And you get a weapon.
that's a mechanic. And I'm
In
like,
Dark Souls 1,
oh
if you
my
chop off
God.
the tail of any enemy, it gives you lore. Some of the lore points I've actually made were actually in weapons of the bosses.
the dragon on the bridge and you get its the Drake sword. What?
We're not even going to talk about that dragon, actually.
Okay, well, if we're not going to talk about it,
It's
then
very story insignificant.
it's playthrough.
relevant.
Is it phase 2 relevant?
It's very relevant to play through the game because if you want an OP sword at the start of the game, you just get a bow and arrow and you shoot at its tail under the bridge until it drops the fucking sword, and that sword fucking one-shots half the shit you deal with.
Passing through Undead Parish leads to the Dark Root Garden. Deep within the
Another
garden lies a
bullshit area.
creature created by Seath the Scaleless. We'll talk about Seath more later. The Moonlight Butterfly. A powerful, magical being bested. Returning to the entrance of Undeadburg, the chosen undead, god damn it, make
Jesus
their
Christ.
way into the depths, the sewer system below Undeadburg. Fighting off waves of giant rats, you reach a large chamber housing the gaping dragon.
I love it.
Like my gaping asshole.
A deformed
No, very
descendant
different.
of the everlasting dragon, shaped by gluttony and affected by the ignition of the first flame. Essentially, this dragon has become weak because of the Age of Fire. The chosen undead slays this beast and gains access to Blight Town, Jordan's favorite area.
Fucking hate Blight Town.
Blight Town is just, it's like, it's a shanty town, but like an old shanty town, and there's swamps and poison and shit moving, and like some floors like break out from underneath you, and it's confusing. It's terrible.
It's just the bugs that poison you the whole time. And just oh.
Yeah. Within this underground city, our hero finds Quelana of Izalith. Have you guys heard Izalith before?
Actually, I don't think I know.
Yes, we talked about the Witch of Izalith 3 times.
Yes, we talked about the Witch of Izalith 3 times.
Thank
You're right.
you.
Yes.
One of the
You're
witches. This is one of the witch's 7 daughters, and one of the only ones to retain her human form. She is the mother of pyromancy and is in search of her sisters to free their souls from their corrupted bodies. In a deep cavern at the base of Blight Town, our hero encounters another daughter of the Witch of Izalith. I'm not saying I want to fuck a spider, but if I was gonna fuck a spider, Chaos Witch Quelaag would be my first choice. Henry, can you look up? Henry,
Yes.
look up Chaos Witch Quelaag right now. Maybe
All
even
right,
put Rule 34 in there.
Chaos
Chaos
Witch.
Witch Queelaag. Quelaag.
Laag.
Mm-hmm.
Most anthropomorphic spider girls I'd fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna take a hard pass on that.
Upon defeating, you know what?
Wait.
She's kind of a bitch. She has this really stupid move where she like charges up and then blasts, and if you don't get out of there in time, and like you're just dead. What?
I looked up the Rule 34. Oh
Jesus.
my god. The spider.
The chosen undead reaches the second bell of awakening and rings the bell.
Pussy.
Tyler says pussy in Discord.
Got that pussy, dude.
This causes the gates of a giant fortress to rise, allowing you to enter
I think I found my new background though.
Sen's fortress and revealing
You just find
path
search in
to the
wallpaper
gods.
engine.
Outside, I was gonna say that. Outside the fortress, the chosen undead happens upon a strange knight in onion-like armor.
Ah!
Oh, there you go. Jordan, you had it up. Jordan, where?
My best
Jordan,
friend.
Jordan, you had it up.
I did have it bad up. I did have it up. Give me
This
a second.
is Siegmeyer of Katarina.
Quagmire? Giggity.
Entering the fortress, you're dodging the giant obstacles set to challenge the chosen undead. And anyone who wishes to seek the first flame. Our hero stumbles upon Siegmeyer once again, puzzled by a mechanism he does not know how to pass inside of the fortress. Using a
Can you say that word one more
to
time?
send a giant contraption.
No, mechanism.
Mechanism.
I'm disappointed
Using
you
the-
don't have his.
He can't say mechanism.
But this gate does not seem to rate. Actually, that's Siegverd. That's not Siegmeyer.
Oh, wait. That's not. We're not talking about Onion Knight right now.
We are
Sigmund
talking
Freud?
about Onion Knight. There's 3 different Onion Knights throughout the series.
They're not the same guy.
Or girl. We'll talk about a girl as well.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
Jordan
right.
didn't
I'm-
see
I'm-
some
I'm-
shit Jordan didn't even know. Using a
I'm writing.
contraption to send a giant iron ball hurtling into a wall. The path forward is revealed. The final obstacle at the top of Sen's fortress is its guardian. The Iron Golem.
Bum, bum, bum.
You effectively just walk up, whack it in the ankle until it falls off. Upon felling this mighty foe, the chosen undead is carried off by bat-winged daemons to the land of the gods.
Chosen undead.
Anor Londo. Fighting through the royal... What? Don't reveal anything, Jordan, I swear to God.
I like that our podcast literally has a built-in drinking game, so people can use it as a drinking game at parties. You heard it here. Listen to our podcast at parties and have a drinking game.
Fighting through the royal sentinels and the protectors of Guinevere, the Silver Knights. The chosen undead... God damn it.
Chosen undead, dude. See, I told you.
Happens
people
upon
are
a room.
Drink
Silver
responsibly,
Knights
all right?
waiting at the exit. After dispatching the knights, inside waits Sigmire. He's frustrated at being saved by you once again, asking next time to be given a chance to try and escape himself. Our hero continues onward toward Guinevere's chamber, but is stopped by... Who is it, Jordan?
Well, I'm confused because did you skip over the boss fight with the fire demon?
No, that's much later.
You
need the Lord Vessel first.
What?
You need the Lord Vessel. Are you talking about the Demon Fire Sage?
No, the demon that you fight with him, that you run in and he's like, "Oh, I guess I'll help."
That's Dark Souls 3!
No,
Dude,
that's
I'd be
That's
so
Dark
good
Souls
at
3! I know, because I've done that boss fight!
I'd be so good at
We're
Dark
already
Souls.
past the point I played in Dark Souls 1, so trust me, it's Dark Souls 3. Wait! You should have waited.
You're right.
Oh,
Yep,
well,
you're right. You're right.
Sigurd! Because he says Siegfried!
Yes, you're right. You are right. You are right.
Of course
I'm sorry.
God.
I am getting ahead of
Anyway,
myself.
You run into the boss, Executioner Smaug. But wait.
There's more.
And Dragon Slayer Ornstein. You
Dude,
were
I'd
fighting
be
two bosses at the same time.
Luke, I'd be so good at Dark Souls.
Oh, small and yeah.
I fight my own demons every day. So.
That is a fucking terrible, terrible boss fight.
Yes, I agree.
I'm kind of terrified of it. It's one of the reasons I have Dark Souls back up. Upon defeating one of these foes, the other is imbued. I lost my place. The other is imbued with the power of the first. So essentially, if you kill Smaug, Ornstein absorbs his power. If you kill Ornstein, Smaug consumes him. I should mention
hate it.
Smaug was supposed to be one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, and he fell. He wasn't allowed.
He's the chubby one, right? The fat one.
He wasn't allowed to become one of the proper Knights of Gwyn because he was cannibalistic.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's why he's fat. Is because he ate it. He ate everyone he executed.
Where is it? Is this lore explained?
Aided.
Is this just like Wikipedia lore, or like is this explained in the game actually somewhere?
And item descriptions.
Oh, that's cancer.
You think Luke gets stuff off Wikipedia? I'd hope.
I never have actually. It's all been from cutscenes.
I hope the fuck
this
not.
one I had to watch actual lore videos because holy shit, I did not understand what was going on. Upon
you want to plug him again because you plug him every time that we do it.
It was not lore dump.
Oh. But watch lore dump.
Hey, Monty Xander, if you could get on a Dark Souls lore dump, I'd really appreciate that. I need something for my drives to Massachusetts.
How about he just runs one of our Faded Fables?
Yeah, you want to be a guest on our show? Actually, can you ask your friend Chase, because he's funny and gay.
Oh, wow, you're just gonna blame him like that.
His buddy Chase is the one that hosts the Kingdom Hearts ones, and they're really good.
If we can't get Chase, we'll take you, but...
After defeating two...
Get Chase on it first.
Okay, now look up Guinevere, Rule 34.
Oh my god, Mommy.
I may or may not have masturbated to Guinevere in Foothon earlier. Do you know what Foothon is?
Spell it.
Foothon or Guinevere?
No, Guinevere.
Guinevere is Gwye.
Yeah, get Chase. We'll take
Vevere.
Get Chase. Hold on.
What the hell was that? What was that cross audio?
Anyway, Guinevere explains.
Respell it.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Gwynevere.
Guinevere.
Explaining your duty is to succeed her father Gwyn and inherit the fire of the world. She provides the chosen undead with the Lord vessel to be placed at the final door filled with powerful souls. The souls of those of the Age of Ancients. Grave
Ooh.
Lord Nido, the first death. The bed of chaos containing the soul of the Witch of Izalith. Seath, the Scaleless, traitor of the everlasting dragons, and the soul of the Four Kings. I'm surprised this episode lasted more than half an hour. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, that was it?
I'm into it.
Oh no, we are not done. No, this is the halfway point of the game, technically.
Okay. Of the game.
Mention. Oh no, I shouldn't read that. I'm supposed to just say it. Okay, so we just came across Big Booby Gwendolyn. Guinevere. But I should mention Little Booby Gwendolyn.
Yes.
Dark Sun Gwendolyn is the son of Gwyn and is an optional boss. You can actually continue. There's a little side quest that you can do in Anor Londo where you actually discover Guinevere was never there, and everything that happened in Anor Londo, including all the Silver Knights, was all an illusion. None of it was
the Silver
real.
Knights.
None of it. Doesn't matter. They weren't real.
I don't care. They felt real.
So I just felt that was probably necessary to mention because it gets into the Age of Dark and stuff like that. Excuse me. Upon returning to Firelink Shrine, the chosen undead encounters a primordial serpent by the name Kingseeker Frampt. He instructs our hero where to find the souls needed to open the doors of the kiln of the First Flame. I should also mention at this point, there's another primordial serpent you can run into, who's optional. His name is Karf. And Karf's objective is to end the Age of Fire and start the Age of Dark. He is going against Frampt. There's some theories that Frampt and Karf are actually the same person, and they're testing you, and I'm too drunk to even know how to explain that to myself. If you follow Frampt's instructions, you ascend to the Duke's Archives. A massive library housing an immense amount of knowledge, perfect for Seath the Scaleless, who is seeking immortality. When you first encounter Seath,
Seath.
He bests our hero, and our hero dies.
Yes.
It's true.
That is loud.
Yeah, I wasn't even planning on using that one, so I didn't even change the volume on it. You have to die. You actually have to die in this boss fight, and you wake up at a new bonfire in a prison cell.
Really?
Seath is basically... What do you mean, really? You don't remember this?
No. You remember the last... I beat Dark Souls 1.
Seath tricks people into his domain and then kills them to send them to the bonfire to experiment on them. And basically, everything you fight in Seath place is a bunch of experiments. There's a lot of cool lore for every single enemy, but we don't got time for that.
And mechanics. Cool mechanics, too.
True. I actually don't know. I don't know much about this part of the game. Escaping, you fight your way back through those corrupted by Seath experiments into crystal golems, as well as more moonlight butterflies, eventually rematching Seath the Scales. Seath helped to bring upon the Age of Dark and end the Age of Ancients by betraying the ancient dragons and helping, not humanity, I don't know what you'd call them, the original soul bearers, I guess, kill the dragons. So Seath's a traitor to the dragons. We now descend deep into New Londo Ruins.
It's treason, then.
where we find the crestfallen
What is it?
warrior.
What ruins?
New Londo. So remember, we just went
New
to Anor.
Londo.
We went to Anor Londo. These are New Londo. New Londo was constructed by those who began to go hollowed as a city for the undead.
They also love iced coffee and the Red Sox.
Here we find the crestfallen warrior, who has been sat at Firelink Shrine for the majority of the game. And he's turned hollow, and the chosen undead must end his suffering. The actual lore explanation for why he's down there, so you remember the primordial serpents we were talking about?
Yep.
Apparently they smell really bad. And that's why he left, because he was going to try to figure out how he could stop the smell, and he died too many times while he was trying to stop the smell, and it turned him hollow.
So he died preventing the stink.
Exactly. As the chosen
That's
undead,
stinky.
then fights through waves of ghosts using the transient curse. The only way to fight the ghost is being cursed yourself. However, the chosen undead cannot continue as the ruins are flooded. While searching for the key to open the floodgates, our hero encounters Wraith Knights. Knights of the Four Kings. Fighting his way to opening the gates, our hero encounters another issue. In order to slay the Four Kings and reap the soul, they must first retrieve the Covenant of Artorias. Okay. Jordan?
Yep.
Do you have to fight Artorias?
I don't think so. That's isn't Artorias a DLC?
I thought the wolf was.
I thought is the wolf? No, is he?
Okay, so there's this
Hold
really
on, I thought
badass knight in Legend where his job was essentially to make sure that the Abyss, the place where darkness resides, hiding from the kiln of the First Flame, his job is to watch it. And he's really badass. And I'm not going to talk about the DLC today, but...
Are you talking about Knight Artorias?
Yes, Knight Artorias.
Yeah,
What were those claps for there, Luke?
He's DLC.
What happened? What happened there?
I'm drinking.
You got a date finally? Finally set up?
Doggo is main game. Doggo is main game.
Okay.
No.
We're not going to talk about Doggo because I fucked up, apparently. But it's a very good story. It's very touching. Knight Artorias was a very good man. How much do you guys know about Elden Ring lore?
Not much.
Do you know about Knight Radon?
Verdansk?
No.
Wait, I lied.
I know a lot about Verdansk.
Wolf Sif is also DLC.
Okay.
I didn't see it. It's not listed as a boss.
Anyway, we're trying to find the Covenant of Artorias, which is... yeah. Upon holding this covenant, the chosen undead dives into the Abyss. Which again, the Abyss is where the darkness resides,
Pick it up
hiding
and
from the kiln of the First Flame. Here, we finally fight... You thought Smal and Ornstein were bullshit, but don't worry, now you gotta fight 4 holders of an original soul!
I'm gonna be honest. I think the small and Ornstein fight is way more bullshit.
I have heard that because essentially what the Four Kings is supposed to be is a DPS check. As long as you can kill one before the next one spawns, it's supposed to be a cakewalk.
Yeah, as long as they're good. But Small and Ornstein, the mechanics, and then like depending on one's worse than the other. Their combination. I forget which one's harder.
In the Abyss, we encounter Karf. Once again, one of the primordial serpents who wants to bring about the Age of Dark. He explains the start of the Age of Dark and how Gwyn began the Age of Fire in fear of man sacrificing himself to the kiln. After returning to Firelink, we pass the graveyard and descend into the catacombs. The catacombs are bullshit, okay?
Amen.
I hate my life so much.
Dude, what the fuck is that, dude?
The chosen fights through waves of
that?
skeletons.
That thing's wild.
Every time you kill a skeleton...
Luke, shut up. No one cares.
I need to finish, please.
Let's just stop talking about this.
So, talk shows and podcasts is a category, and I've been under just chatting this whole time.
Oh.
Aren't we literally talking about the last boss? Can we just get to the last Lord Soul and then finish the game?
Yes, and also that's Sif that's in the corner that you're talking about spazzing out with the sword in his mouth. Yeah, that's
Dude.
That's
Sif.
Sif. Sif's so cute. He's such a good
I love
boy.
Sif. Sif is a doggo.
Um, so the catacombs are bullshit. Honestly, in my opinion, it's one of the hardest places in the entire game. Like then you come across your first boss there.
I think like
Three-headed, six-armed creature. Pinwheel dies in 3 hits.
I hate Pinwheel, Jordan says, and then he dies in 3 hits.
It's just a dumb boss fight. It's basically one of those fights where he teleports around the room and makes duplicates and stupid shit like that. But once you hit the right one, he's just dead.
I see.
And there are very few bonfires throughout. It's very fucking stupid.
Kind of like the Dark Souls 3 fight where you're fighting the skeleton dude with the 2 arms.
Yeah.
That's
I love that fight! Oh my god!
It's a good
That's
fight, yeah.
so good! Fighting further, we encounter Brave Lord Nito, the first death. So, essentially, you know how we've been talking about being hollowed and being undead and everything like that? Death was impossible to exist until Nito came into existence, consuming one of the Lord Souls. He used the power of the Lord Soul to create the concept of death.
Nice.
So, Nito's pretty cool. I like his story. The chosen undead bests Nito and retrieves the soul.
Frozen undead. Drink up at home, bitches.
Okay, we're on to the home stretch. Last Lord Soul, baby!
Dude, this is gonna be the fastest fucking episode we've ever had.
I love it.
Pretty close.
No,
Final.
it's
I mean,
way close.
oh, I guess the last one was like hour 40?
Hour
Yeah.
20, I think. Hold
Hour
on.
20? Okay, it will probably go for a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we still need to explain what Gwen and the Bed
yeah,
of Chaos are.
First episode was 2:17. Second, hour 43. Third,
So,
hour 20.
I'm gonna take a pee break then.
All right. Yeah, we can wait. We can chill.
That's chill. That's chill.
Talk amongst yourselves.
We get time. Dude, Luke, I bought something for the next Faded Fables for next week. You'll see. It's gonna be great. Vicky, you want to look?
No, don't let Vicky see shit. She ruins shit. She spoils shit.
I knew. I called the game before.
Henry, I'm sending you something.
Anything.
Don't say anything.
What?
Don't say anything.
I won't say to any. Ooh, baby!
I said don't say anything.
I did not say anything. I said, ooh, baby.
Baby, baby.
I'm telling Vicky after we get off stream.
Great, thanks.
You're welcome. No one else knows, so.
Do you like this shirt? I actually really like this
I love
shirt.
it.
Yeah.
Vicky, come look.
We should do a new series called Faded First, where after we talk about a game, we make whoever hasn't played it finish it.
That'd be me.
I would love the clips of
Isn't
you
that sick?
failing at Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah, dude. I would. Dude, it'd be a 20-day video. Dude. And I got that color. Of course I got that color. Are you... Oh, Luke, you're not even...
Can I be
You're
honest
not-
with you?
No. Of course you can.
I don't know anything about this next section of the game, and the lore is super deep. So we're gonna blast through it.
Word. Dude, I've been letting you talk because, first of all, I'm tired as fuck, and I know nothing about this game. Ugh. So, just trying. Dude, he said he needed a pee, but, like, I think he's shitting. I think he's shitting.
This is a part of the game I'm sure he doesn't know the lore for, so I kind of want him here.
I've known none of the lore at all, so...
I'll be honest with you, though. Don't play Dark Souls.
Yeah,
don't play Demon Souls. Don't play Dark Souls. Don't play Dark
I'm
Souls.
probably
2.
gonna...
Don't play
No, I'm probably
Bloodborne
gonna-
because PS4 sucks.
No, I'm gonna get Elden Ring eventually. Just to try it. Just to try
start with Dark Souls 3.
it. Maybe.
It's
We'll see.
actually more accessible than Elden Ring, and then you can go into Elden Ring. That's my personal opinion, but
If anyone is still in chat, what game would you like to see next? Maybe we will take your suggestion.
I mean, I already know what game I'm doing next.
There's only one person watching
Actually,
your stream,
I'm gonna
and
be-
that's me. It's
gonna-
me.
I'm gonna tell you. Next week I was gonna do Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay, well,
It's not gonna be ready in time, so we're probably not doing Kingdom Hearts next week.
we'll figure it out. But
I'm going to try to get Kingdom Hearts 2 ready, and if it's not, we're gonna do something else. I.e.,
yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 2 is not gonna be ready.
Okay, all right. Maybe I'll actually do research. I don't know.
There's
It's been
12 hours of cutscenes.
busy. Stop kicking little kids' butts and just fucking watch them. Sorry, today's class will be canceled. I gotta watch 12 hours of Kingdom Hearts footage.
Oh my god. Oh
Go
my God.
home.
So another thing, so when I was at work and we were playing we were doing Noodle Wars where we whack each other with noodles, and I was playing Dark Souls music, but I was also playing Kingdom Hearts boss music,
Yeah, you told me about
and I
that.
was like, da, da,
But wait,
da, da.
But wait, you teach karate and you play with noodles?
It's a good dude. My job's so much fun. Like I don't think you understand how fun my job is, and I get
Oh,
paid
your
20
job
bucks
has
an
to be,
hour.
dude. Your job has to be fun. I would love kicking the ass of children all day.
There's
I
3
love
hours
it.
a day where I have to do paperwork, and it fucking sucks. But outside of
Okay,
that, it's
but,
awesome.
but then you get to kick little kids' ass, and that
At least you don't have to do
that's like a
sales.
dream job
Finally,
right there.
The Chosen
Because it's not
Undead.
it's not chosen undead. It's not acceptable to kick kids' ass in real life, but when you teach them karate, you got the perfect excuse.
Makes their way into Lost Izalith. We are going to
Jordan,
get
what are you doing?
Jordan. This part's
Is that
important.
Selena? Is that Selena?
No, I have one of my other cats. I was letting out of
When
my
we
room.
eventually get into Dark Souls 3, this is going to become very important. Lost Izalith is somehow below Undeadburg. Below the depths. Below Blighttown. It is deep within the ground, but keep in mind, Lost Izalith used to be a different continent. So how did
And thank
it
you,
end
Tyler.
up
I
there?
did see that message.
I mean, it could be like the Painted World kind of situation.
No, it is not the Painted World. It is,
Well, I know it's not, but I'm just
nope,
saying it could be the
is
same kind of situation.
Nothing. Ooh, I get what you're saying actually, and you're kind of right.
Like a different kind of universe.
We're not going to go
kind of-
over the DLC in this game, but we will in Dark Souls 3 because I really like how the
Oh,
Painted
I
World
love it.
story comes together. The Chosen Undead fights
Dude,
through waves
I've
of
al-
demons. Not
Luke.
dissimilar to that of the Capra Demon. So,
Luke.
you remember how Capra Demon was a boss earlier on?
Yep.
It's just a basic enemy now.
Luke, we've been alive 43 minutes, 44 minutes.
Okay, now I need
These
a
are
potty
all
break.
empty.
I'll be right back.
All right, me and Jordan will talk. I'll go get.
Hello? Should you take the highway? Yeah, no. I'll call you when I'm done, okay? Alright, bye, cutie.
I bought
Alright,
Corinne a
sorry about
Snorlax sleeping bag. And it was in-
What the fuck did I come back to?
Did you not see that?
Can we... Alright.
Did you not see the Snorlax sleeping bag?
Now here we come
I have.
across...
I want it.
the demon fires. You can also travel back to the undead asylum at some point. I do want to mention that. So you fight the asylum demon, and then you fight a clone of the asylum demon, which is the demon fire sage. You can also go back to undead asylum where you fight. Oh,
I think it's more like a evolute. I feel like it's just an evolved version.
Oh,
a harder
bullshit,
version
Jordan. They were lazy. Don't give them credit.
You know what's an evolution? Snorlax from Munchlax.
True.
Kill him. Kill him. Pikachu from Pichu.
Anyway.
Kill him.
The centipede demon. You also
Centipede
fight.
demon, dude.
And eventually,
I'd fucking centipede too.
The human
eventually,
centipede.
we encounter Solaire once again. He
Solaire!
Wait, who's Solaire
Oh.
again?
What?
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun, boy.
Dude,
God.
I'm a. No wonder I forgot because I'm a creature of the night.
The dark. There's a difference. He seems
No,
to...
I'm a creature of the night.
Shh, Jordan's gonna want to hear this. He seems to begin to lose his hope. Eventually,
Me on a daily basis.
at the end of Solaire's storyline, you find him with a parasite upon his face as he has lost all sanity, claiming he has been his own light all along. And
No.
you bring the end to Solaire.
Solaire.
Yo, fuck the sun.
Except...
Except if you killed him at the start after you gave him your white soapstone.
Or, Henry,
What?
what happens when someone dies in this world?
Oh, they turn hollow. Slightly more hollow every time.
Interesting.
So Solaire is back, but
Eventually,
slightly more hollow.
Whoa. Eventually, you run into Sigmire, who says he's ready to
Giggity.
repay his debt to you for all that you've done. So remember, you opened the
Giggity.
gates for him, you saved him, you opened the entranceway to Sin's fortress. You did so much for him, right? But every time he was like, I could have done it myself.
So,
Yeah,
question.
sure you could, you little bitch.
Same as like Dark Souls 3 where you can completely like skip that whole storyline. Is it possible to avoid him completely and not do what he because in Dark Souls 3 you could
I think it's possible. It's possible to not complete his storyline, but you need to at least run into him at the gate entrance.
okay. Cuz
I
it's
don't know if
possible
you
not
even
to run into
need
him
to
at
talk
all
to him,
in
but-
Dark Souls 3.
Luke, I've been
Okay.
talking and I might have
Let's-
us an EA sponsor.
What?
Just fucking. Just fucking with you.
Hi,
It's in
let
the-
me tell you
it's in
about a
the
game
game.
with new surprise mechanics.
It's Madden 2024.
Oh! It's
Okay.
microtransaction simulator.
Sigmire's story has several
Fuck you,
possible
EA.
endings.
I don't want you to sponsor us ever, you bitch.
When you
Wow.
get to this point, you can either let Sigmire go and do the job himself, but there's a chance he fails. And if you jump down to save him, you ruin the storyline. I'll explain that in a second. Or you can just go and do it himself, and he's his usual grumpy self. He goes, I could have done it. If you have to go down and save him, though, what happens is you eventually find him at a bonfire, and he kills himself.
Yes.
But hold on, Henry. What happens when you kill yourself?
Well, you
Oh,
don't
dude.
respawn because you didn't die in battle, so
No, you still become hollowed. Because remember... Oh! I didn't research this enough. I don't know if we can talk about it. Essentially, humans have what's called the Curse of the Dark Sign. It's why they become hollowed. But, so, he has the Curse of the Dark Sign.
which is an item.
It is! That's why it's an item, because you can use your curse to kill yourself and respawn, but it turns you slightly more hollowed.
Yep. Big brain.
Sigmire eventually becomes fully hollowed. And
He's
you
not as fat.
and you find him at a bonfire with another knight of Katarina, an onion knight, standing over him.
Catalina.
You go over, you talk to her, and she introduces herself as Sieglind, daughter of Sigmire.
Dad.
She officially slayed him as hollowed, ending.
Oh,
his
the
existence.
daughter. She had to kill her dad.
How fucked is that? But hold on. Because he's hollowed, he's gonna keep coming back. Essentially, she keeps putting him to rest until he fully dies. She kills him over and over again until he's actually
What the fuck are
dead.
you eating?
Pizza.
What kind of pizza is that?
Philly cheesesteak.
We come across the bed of chaos, containing the soul of the Witch of Izalith. Jordan, how familiar are you with this fight?
Not at all.
It is the worst fight in probably. Okay, if you go to Game Rank's top 10 worst bosses of all time, this is one of them.
You
It's-
trust Game Rank though?
I
Yeah.
like Game Ranks.
I like
They're
game
all
ranks.
right. They're all right.
It's a platforming boss. And if you know anything about the controls of Dark Souls,
You cannot platform very well in the game.
I could in Dark
Yeah.
Souls 3, but Dark Souls 1, garbaggio. It's clunky. The floor falls out from underneath you. You need to learn which floors you can jump on and then jump off of to roll onto different roots of this giant tree. Eventually, you reach the center, and you find this little bug. You kill it, and
The scuttle.
the chosen undead
Got you.
retrieves the soul of the Witch of Izalith. At this point, you're supposed to go do the DLC. Knight of Artoria, the wolf. There's a big dragon. Recently, someone killed him without ever actually fighting him. Really cool story about that. We're not going to talk about that today.
Dark Souls speedruns? Hell yeah.
You eventually travel to the kiln of the first flame, where you encounter Gwyn himself.
Hell yeah, you do.
Gwyn began the Age of Fire by kindling himself, essentially burning himself for eternity.
Hot.
He's good wood.
Literally.
Good wood. He's good wood.
It's the literal definition of spite suicide. He set himself on fire because I don't want the humans to be powerful. That's literally why. He did it to create the dark sign and, like, fuck over humanity. That's why he did it.
I agree with him though. Fuck you, man.
Like some other religious figures in life.
Now, there are several different endings to the game, though. Remember, we talked about Framped, and we talked about Carf.
Can't you at the starting area with the firekeeper, right? Isn't there
That's
a way that no?
Okay,
I
go
thought
on.
you could. I thought like there's a way like she dies or whatever if you don't do a certain storyline. Am I?
I wasn't gonna talk about it. Okay, there's another guy that you can save from a cell, and eventually he goes crazy and he kills her and he takes her soul, and then you're supposed to go and you kill him. And
Oh
you
yeah,
retrieve
because you get the
soul.
ring, ring
Yes,
from him.
and you can revive. Yes, it's the Ring of Favor.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Never mind. All right. Never mind. Sorry.
So yes, no, you are technically correct. It's just not super relevant. The Firekeeper isn't extremely important for any of the endings in this game. So
okay. I didn't.
you do need the Firekeeper if you don't do that. If you don't do that quest properly, eventually your healing items will stagnate. You can no longer get more healing items or upgrade them. So
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
that's where it fucks you over. Which
Okay.
thank you for reminding me of that, because I'm gonna keep that in mind when I actually play through the game. Because I think you can just kick him off the cliff. Like he
You can
spawns
kick him off.
Yeah, he spawns at
he's
fire
sitting on
like
the cliff.
shrine. And you just kick him off it, even
Yep.
though he's done nothing wrong yet.
Like, ha! I'm avoiding this problem.
The different endings. You can choose to kindle yourself. Oh, actually, let's talk about the Gwyn boss fight. Gwyn is really easy. It's a surprisingly easy boss fight. And essentially, because you've already fought the Knights of Gwyn and so much other of like his creations, it's really surprising how easy it is. Essentially, after kindling himself for so long and becoming so hollowed, he's given up. And it's just, you're fighting a depressed old man. And it's very good storytelling. Now, we slay Gwyn, and you have two options. Henry, I'm going to make you pick what we do.
Okay.
I already know what he's... Actually, I think I'm gonna
No, you
like
don't.
your answer. Maybe I won't. Who knows?
Fuck it, digital split.
You can use yourself and follow Kingseeker Framp. Framp? Am I saying that right? Frampt. And you can kindle yourself to continue the Age of Fire and screw over humanity. Or
That one. What's the other option?
you can follow Karf.
No, fuck you, man. I
Or you can follow Karf and potentially become the Dark Lord in the Age of Dark. Before you answer, keep in mind,
they are both good though.
we've learned the Age of Fire is not necessarily a good thing, and that the Age of
True.
Dark may be better for humanity and all life as we know.
True.
Yeah, but fuck humanity and life.
Or-
I fuck all of you. I don't care. Fuck our viewers.
It's actually
fuck
supposed
all of you. All right, stop watching the podcast. I hate you. Just kidding. I love you all. I guess I go with the second one because I don't want our viewers.
No, you don't. You went with the first one. You already said the first one. So we kindle ourselves and we sit at the bonfire.
Fuck you, man.
Becoming. What do we become, Jordan? Do you know? A Lord of Cinder.
Oh! Oh, I know of that because of Dark Souls 3. I know what those are.
Well, you'll have to wait until after we talk about Dark Souls 2. Any questions? Concerns?
So...
What's the other ending?
I just told you. You can ignite yourself or not ignite yourself.
Yeah, but what happens if you don't ignite yourself? What do you
didn't
become?
choose that.
Well,
No, I'm
wait,
asking.
You go to
You're
New
gonna
Game Plus.
finish it.
It
You
is...
go to New Game Plus.
It technically, because a big theme of the game is cycles and time does not exist, New Game Plus is technically canonical.
Yeah.
It's
Finish it. Tell me what
But-
the other option did.
you walk out of the kiln of the first flame without reigniting the flame and ending the kindling of the Lord of Cinder, Gwyn. When you exit, you see endless rows of primordial serpents all bow before you. And the game ends. Now, before you say, that sounds awesome, I
I was gonna say that sounds lame as fuck. That's a dumb ending.
it implies that you became the Dark Lord of the Age of Darkness.
Yeah, bro, I'm already the Dark Lord. I don't need to become it again.
The actual implication, if you pay enough attention, is that you don't know if the serpents then take over the Age of Dark.
Exactly.
So you don't know. You're supposed to assume the Age of Fire is bad and put faith in the Age of Dark, but you never actually know. Any other questions?
All I'm saying is we were giving fire because it was good, so the Age of Fire is better than the Age of Dark. Caveman, ooga booga brain. Fire.
We'll
Ooh,
talk about
good.
that in Dark Souls 3.
Exactly. See, I'm right.
Something to keep in mind. Wow, Henry, you're making some damn good points, actually. I don't know if you know that.
So,
Yo,
so-
I
wait,
know
wait, wait,
I am,
hold on, Jordan.
because
I
this
want
is why I don't watch. This is why I don't watch horror movies, because I can predict the outcomes of stuff.
you mention the Age of Fire being a good thing. Remember that Lost Izalith, another continent, was found under Undead Parish. We're going to need to talk about that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
all right. So I got a game, not lore question, but game relevant question.
Mhm.
What do you main as a weapon type?
I'm in Dark Souls 1, I'm like light sword and like a long sword
right back.
and shield.
Okay.
In
I
Dark
feel
Souls
that.
3, I'm ultra curved greatsword and dodge
I love
spam.
naked. Dark Souls 3 is great sword completely. I love great swords in Dark Souls 3.
When we were doing Noodle Wars at work the other day, and I was playing the Dark Souls boss theme music in the background, a kid started dodge rolling. It was so freaking good.
Oh,
I literally stop and I go, did you just dodge roll? I'm literally
So-
pretending to be the dancer of the Boreal Valley right now, and you just dodge rolled. That's fucking sick, dude.
Sorry, I left for it, but I was gonna say my dick is a curved greatsword.
curved ultra great sword.
Curved great sword, ultra great sword has a great secondary mechanic.
You mean when you spin?
See, helicopter dude.
Spin to win.
Mine curves to the left.
Anyway, I know it was a short one tonight, guys, but this was a tough
game. It was still an hour.
It was an hour with not even 3 full pages.
But this is by far my favorite. I love Dark Souls, and thank you so much for doing this.
I'm kind of excited for Dark Souls 2, because believe it or not, Dark Souls 2 has a good story, even though it's a shit game.
I have the urge to play Souls games now.
I need to finish Elden Ring. I need to finish Dark Souls 1. I need to finish Bloodborne.
Bernard and I have probably gotten nowhere near
any of them. I have not played a single one.
Oh my God,
we'll get you Dark Souls 3, don't you worry.
I wish Bloodborne was on PC.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. We should have said that at the start, because I'm sure no one's watching at this point.
Yeah.
Hey.
Have a good night, y'all!
Adios, amigos. Guys.
Peace out. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. Ew.